What? You're gross, sis. You're horrid. You're rancid. You're just being a little pain in the meaty ass butt.
Tell Cheetah say hi.
Sorry, sis. Just kidding.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Luli, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're waiting for some people to show up to the stream. We're just going live now. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. Top does not match the bottom, but that's completely fine. The problem wearing these shorts is that it requires wearing completely different shirts than the shirts I have. Lonnie, Pam, and Melissa, we got 3 moderators coming in and one super tier. Lonnie, everyone say hi to Lonnie. Lisa, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to my Get Ready With Me streams on the mornings of the weekends. If you guys are new to these streams, I just do makeup. So every time you have questions about how I do my makeup and tutorials and all stuff, this is your chance to watch me do it. I don't sit there and tell you how to do it. I just do it so you guys can see. Then it doesn't take like magic to do it. But welcome to the stream, guys. Moderator gang coming in, guys. We love the moderators. This is why y'all are moderators. Y'all show up right off bat. Cheyenne, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Liana, welcome to the stream. Leave a like on the stream, guys, if you guys are new. But yeah, how are you guys doing? We're on our way to 4K followers on TikTok. We're almost at 3.7K. I need to upload to TikTok today, by the way. I need to do that. Just because it's slowing down a little bit. We're getting followers every like 30 minutes, but it's like not as fast as it was. So I love the haircut. Thank you so much, Shan. Netchi, welcome back to stream. How you doing, guys? Hold it up. It is, that heater is on full blast. I'm pretty much wearing the most unput together outfit ever. How are you guys doing? How's my Charoletteers doing today, guys? That's good, Cheyenne. That's good. Is it Cheyenne or Cheyenne? Is it 1 or 2? Cheyenne 1, Cheyenne 2. Doing great, guys. We're gonna be doing our makeup. I still haven't got a makeup bag, but we will get one soon. Apparently it's not the #1 thing on my list right now, so. But yeah, guys, leave a like on the stream. Let's get to 50 likes on the stream. Thank you, Lisa. Yo. Lately, I have not been doing makeup like crazy. I just kind of like did brows and eyeliner. I've been enjoying the little, like the small eyeliner looks that are not super hardcore. Now, when I say small, I just mean thinner eyeliner that I'm used to doing. I'm not saying like super thin to where like it's nowhere near like the eyeliner I'm doing. I enjoyed the cat eye look. Cat eye looks have been my thing since back in like 2017. Like literally, I've been doing wings since 2017. So everyone that says, how did you do it? Like I wasn't born yesterday. I wasn't born last year. I've been transitioning since 2016. 2017, that's 7 years worth of just doing makeup every day. Well, some days, because there's some days I didn't do my makeup at all. And like this, like for today, like right now, I wouldn't have an issue going out in public like this at all. That's a good thing, right? SNY, welcome back. I do remember you. Dylan, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Okay, so it's Cheyenne. Cheyenne. Okay, I just don't know why I said Cheyenne. Maybe I used to think that Cheyenne was C-H-A-Y or something like that, but maybe I'm just wrong. Availi, welcome back to stream. Mad Dot, welcome back. How are y'all doing? So today is makeup day. It's Saturday, makeup day. Ryan Gacy, welcome to stream. Every time I read the Ryan Gacy name, I'm thinking about John Wayne Gacy. I don't know why. Ryan, everyone say hi to Ryan. He is a super tier on the channel. Everyone, if you guys do want, and like the, you know, like getting shout out, become a super tier. It's $4.99 a month. I'm gonna post some spicy pictures too, by the way, soon for those super tiers. I just gotta get them together. We are drinking this kind of coffee right now. I ran out of my actual coffee that I usually drink. And so I went to Sprouts and got myself some Laird. It is instant coffee. I get it because I don't want to have to go buy it at Keurig. I don't want to do that. I mean, I can. I'll probably do that for future stuff, but right now, instant coffee is probably my guess. But and you know what's crazy? I never really drank instant coffee until I started doing mushroom coffee. Drinking mushroom coffee. And so, so when I started drinking it, like Laird, they have like a good brand, like a good type of coffee that's really good. This one is a little bit, I don't know. It's a little bit too hard for me. I get a little bit of ingestion problems with this one. But it says, you know, coffee, great adaptogens, creamer, sweet cream, creamy, mushrooms in it, of course. You know, I have to have mushrooms in mine. I love my Keurig. I used to have a Keurig. I don't know what happened to it, what I did with it. I think I might have thrown it away. So I am definitely going to start, Keurig's not even that expensive, like $100 for like a really good one. So I don't know, maybe soon I'll get one. But I like my mushroom coffee, so I don't know. They don't have mushroom coffee in like the coffee that you make instant. But yeah. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the stream, guys. Leave a like on the stream if you're new to the channel. Subscribe to come Charoletteers Stay. Y'all know what it is. I have to clean up those brows. This one does not want to grow right here. Like this one, it will grow. See, it's growing like straight, like any other brow. This one refuses to grow hair, so it could be straight too. That or it just grows really slow. I don't know. Oh really, Nechi? Like I want to get one of the really cool ones though. Like I want like it to go all out. If I get a coffee maker, I want it to be all out. I don't want to go like simple. Dance on Lover, welcome to the stream. Good morning. How you doing? Try castor oil. Oh, are you talking about my eyebrows? Maybe. I don't know. Everyone says try castor oil even for my own hair, but we'll just see. I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. We are doing our makeup like usual, so all the new people that come in the stream, here's your chance to see me do my most amazing, iconic makeup, even though it's not iconic and it's not amazing, it's just makeup. But, you know, I like doing it for people, so. This is the dip brow pomade that I usually use. I don't know why, but it feels like it hasn't been very good lately. And I don't know if it's because I let it dry or something, but it's like, I had to dip my brush into it like 7 times throughout my process, and it's not good. You're so soft. I meant pretty. Thank you, Amelia. They're lucky. Thank you. They really came back? Really, Nachi? I'll have to look into that then. My God. It's not bad. It's just, it's not as good as the mushroom coffee I had before. Rise was amazing. And it didn't give me jitters. It didn't give me, like, indigestion issues. But this one makes me get indigestion. And you're probably wondering, well, why are you drinking it if it gives you that much problems? I don't know. I'm just a weirdo like that. I keep doing the same schnat, expecting different results, you know? So instead of like, since we don't have that hair there, I just kind of like fill it out. Like that, see? Put the hair back. So just like that, guys. Carlos, welcome to the stream. Jennifer, hi. Another stream. Thank you so much, Amelia. But if you guys like the stream, like it, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Hi, Edward. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Just like that. And just like that, see? You gotta shape it out sometimes. You gotta shape it out. I get to see Starbucks K-cups way cheaper than going to the coffee shop. Probably Netchi. Honestly, I don't doubt that. That's awesome. Wait, what is that exactly? Jennifer, what is that? Is it makeup? Sounds like makeup. Or like skincare or something. I don't know why. Or maybe perfume. And just like that. So lately, if you guys haven't noticed, and I probably told you guys plenty of times, but I stopped going all the way to the end with my eyeliner or my dip brow pomade because of the fact of it looking too boxy and not as natural as I wanted it to be. So what I did was I just started over here and I let my natural brows just do the rest, so it could have that more of like a look where it changes from natural brow to like pretty much colored in brow. I actually saw that one, Netchi, when I was at the Ulta, but I didn't get it. I got a different one. I got this one from it's called Polite Society. 20, like it was just $30, but I probably should have gotten something from NYX. They're cheaper, but I don't know. When you go into the Ulta and you ask about products, they don't ever point you to the drugstore unless you ask for drugstore products. Unless you ask for cheap products, they won't put you there. If you ask them for a good product, they'll walk right to the expensive side and say, this is the good one for this. And I'm like, I've noticed that. Like, I've never gotten directed towards, like, the cheaper side. One thing I've been liking about this one, though, by the way, is that I don't even put on lipstick with it, and it looks good still. You have first stage of pneumonia? Are you okay, Sean? We haven't seen you in a while. The AC on the coffee mug? Yes, it is. Girl, that's how conceited I am. I have to have my first initial on my mug. You know what's crazy, guys? Y'all want to see a picture of me back when I was in high school? Y'all want to see a picture of me back when I was in high school? I don't remember, Ducky. I'm sorry. Show you guys? Okay. I'll keep you in your prayer, Sean. Get better, okay, hon? Hold up, guys. Hold up. By the way. No, I'm just kidding. You won't believe this, guys. You won't believe this when I show you guys. Thank you, Dylan. Look at that fucking picture. I look weird. Not been able to find my lives? I'm sorry. Do you have the notification turned on? That's me. Back in high school. Oh yeah, I did. I felt like it. I looked like a very weird boy when I was, you know, presenting that way. Michaela, welcome to the stream. You look like a Theodore kid. Yes, Lonnie. That's what I'm saying. People are like, "Oh my god, you sound like a man." I'm like, dude, you don't have. You had never seen me as a guy, so. That's because I'm trans. I was back when. Way back when, guys. Look at that, guys. The brows are browing. Oh my god, look at those ears. Oh, okay, so it's not your sister. He is a boy, not she's a boy. Wow, I feel the same as Lonnie. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, definitely come a long way. Busy day, but much love. Okay, much love to you too. Welcome to the stream, guys. How's everyone doing? Leave a like on the stream if you're new to the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. We're on our way to 21,000 subscribers. We've been on our way to 21,000 for about a month now. Are we gonna ever be able to hit it? God knows when. Come and get your love. I honestly wish I could play music on my streams. It'd be fun. Okay. We're gonna clean out the brows a little bit, but for the most part, they're browing. Thank you, Lisa. You're awesome. You're awesome. You can on Twitch? Yeah, I know. But Twitch doesn't like me. I don't know, maybe if I didn't play games on Twitch and I just talk to the camera like a lot of, you know, girl streamers do. A lot of girl streamers, they'll play games sometimes, but they'll, like, do chats. Just chats all the time. I don't know, but is chatting on TikTok, or TikTok, I keep saying TikTok now, on Twitch even worth doing? Is your real name Charlotte? Yes. Well, why wouldn't it be? You're so happy right now? That's awesome. What's going on? Why are you so happy? Welcome to the stream, guys. How's everyone doing? Twitch is very glitchy. I like Twitch, but I don't know. I don't know how to grow a whole new platform. Then again, you know, look at my TikTok. It's starting to grow now too, so. Maybe I'm just really good at growing platforms sometimes. You gotta have Sims first. It's really hard to have Sims as a trans woman. And I'm not saying Sims is in general, like, because you have Sims as a trans woman, yes, in your DMs. But in public, it's a different story. And I get those, you know, those essential, like, you know, Sims in my, but they're like weird Sims. They're like from the Middle East Sims. Yeah, YouTube does pay the most. That's the hard part. I'm doing good on TikTok, and guess what? I'm not getting paid nothing from it. Back to the old days. I probably could get like, I don't think I actually tried to have like anything monetized on TikTok so far. I should probably try just because. But like I heard that you can get like 2 million views on a TikTok and get like $10 from it. I don't know. Like that's what I hear. The views on TikTok are just not that good. However, there's TikTok Live where people will donate like a bunch of like stupid things to you, and I feel like when it comes to TikTok lives, they're more for money than YouTube live. Like live streams like this, like y'all don't see your your donations pop up in my head. You know what I mean? And you don't see like emojis popping up on screen because you donated something. You see your name pop up with like like color around it, and then like the donation amount, and that's it. But on TikTok, it's like boom, like your face changes and everything changes. Like thank you for the thank you for the rose, or thank you for the galaxy. So it's a lot more. It almost feels like it's a lot more like a game on TikTok. Are you lonely? Nope, far from that. You can always cross stream. You know what? That would be nice. The problem with cross streaming though is that I'm using my phone, so I can't really cross stream TikTok streams on my computer or anything. Like I could stream on my computer YouTube, but then YouTube won't give me good views if I stream from my computer because it's not vertical, it's horizontal. And I don't know, horizontal streams just don't get views. I don't know why it is. I've seen YouTubers do horizontal streams all the time and do good views, like thousands of viewers. But for me, it's a whole different story. Like, and I can't say, well, maybe it's because YouTube doesn't like, recommend it. But a lot of my normies don't show up to my horizontal streams. They show up to the vertical ones. So I'm like, I have a piece of like coffee right here, I think stuck. I think. I'm not single. Guys, everyone say hi to Franny. She's my spicy super cheer on my channel. Everyone say hi to her. How you doing, honey? So it's like we need another phone. I got an iPad. Maybe an iPad works, but I don't know if the camera is as good as an iPhone camera. I don't know. Maybe I need another phone. With just internet on it, Because, Wi-Fi, as long as I have Wi-Fi, I'm good. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Maybe. Just maybe. Thank you guys for the likes. Let's get to 50 likes in the stream, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Maybe. I don't know, though. Getting two phones just seems a little excessive. I might just use an iPad or something. Like, I could just put, like, my iPad right next to me and just, like, do TikTok streams. The only problem with me is my iPad has pretty much been dead for the past 2 weeks because I don't know how to, like, charge it. Because I don't use it as much. It's a sad truth. I just got this iPad and I barely ever use it. I use my laptop all the time, though. I'm happy about that because I could game on my laptop. But, my iPad just suffers from nothing being used on it. Solar Man, welcome to the stream. Thank you, Solar Man. La 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 lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's juicy, spicy as hell. I think that's how it goes. La 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 lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken. I love your singing. Solar Man, that was, I had the most cringiest singing ever. But thank you. Welcome to the stream, guys. How you guys doing? Hi, Liv. If I saw you in public, would be fine if I asked for a hug? I mean, if you're someone that knows me on the internet, like watches me on a social media, I don't mind hugs. I don't. Unless you try to bite me, then there's a problem. How does that look, guys? I'm gonna hug her. Just a nibble. I don't know. Rabies is a thing, so I can't really risk it for the biscuit, you know. Hi, welcome to the stream. My name, guys. So yeah, like if you ever meet me and you run up to me and you like hug me and then you just bite my shoulder, I'm gonna have to do some crazy shit. And then not only that, then I'm gonna have to contact the doctor and get me some rabies shots going. Because you never know when someone transfers over that rabies virus. You know what they say, as soon as you get, did you know that, and this is a crazy fact, not fun fact, because it's not a good fun fact. The moment you start seeing symptoms of rabies, it's too late. Did you guys know that? It's a scary thing. That's why if you get bitten by anything, or even an animal licks you in an area where there's a cut, make sure you get yourself checked, because there are people that don't get bitten and still end up getting rabies, and it could be, and rabies is scary. It depends on where it happened. If it happened close to your head, then it's gonna be quick. But there are some people that get rabies and 10 years it lies dormant in your body and doesn't do anything. There is no cure for rabies. As soon as you get it, or as soon as you get symptoms, it's too late. It means it entered your brain. Even a scratch, thank you so much, Franny. We're just gonna do an everyday look. We're not gonna go crazy or do like crazy makeup or anything. I just want to kind of talk more so than I want to do makeup today. So just eyebrows, eyeliner, lipstick, mascara. How you get your rabies in a day. King, if I gave you rabies, you wouldn't be alive tomorrow. Like everyone's like, you can give me rabies, so you want me to kill you? That's what you want? Yeah, I know everyone probably knows what rabies does, but like that's just insanely crazy. I saw some crazy. I don't know if you guys watch this YouTuber named Chubby Emu. Is it Chubby Emu? A really cool guy that talks about medical stuff. Went over this girl's case, which it was so sad that she got licked by like a cat, and it was just like a cute little instance, and she didn't know anything about it, and she started getting symptoms, and then she passed away. It was so sad, but it is definitely crazy. Have you heard of that IRL? I'm sure there's a lot of IRL streamers in the Philippines. I don't know what it would be. CH Umar, welcome to the stream. Have you heard of E1? I don't know what E1 is. But isn't like, guys, isn't like rabies like the zombie disease in ways? Because like people just like get it and they want to like bite other people. Did you know that getting rabies makes you afraid of water? Like you get like hydrophobic. I don't know if it's called hydrophobic, something like, it's like waterphobic or something like that. Like where you just have a fear of water. When did my transition? 2016 was when I started. Sharp Frog, welcome to the stream. Nice name, by the way. Shoutouts are only for members, guys. So if you become a member for $4.99 a month, you can get yourself a shout out. La 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 lava. Chicken. Steve's lava chicken. Yeah, it's spicy as hell. Lava chicken, won't you ring me a bell? How does it go? Guys, hold up, hold up. Tasty as hell. Fantasy. Fucking Jack Black, guys. Jack Black, I swear, the dude. He is one guy I would love to be like having as an uncle. I don't know why, but yeah, I know, Dylan. It's just the way it is sometimes. The Minecraft movie. I mean, the more that I think about it, like the Minecraft movie, probably gonna be like an 8 out of 10 instead of 7, because it's just the like catchiness of it. I don't know. Let's be honest. I want Jack Black to be my uncle. The dude would be so cool to be around. I'm telling you, like he'd probably be the one uncle you want to see come over to the house all the time. La 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 lava, chicken, Steve lava chicken, who's lava chicken? Yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. I don't. I can't believe I forgot about the words already. No, I haven't, Lonnie. I am gonna be watching. However, I am gonna be watching the Last of Us series coming out tomorrow. Um, I want to let you guys know that I'm waiting for Avatar, the new Avatar trailer coming out probably sometime mid this month or next. So, I really want to see the trailer. I want to see the next Avatar movie so bad. I don't know. I don't know if me and Jack Black could be best friends because I'm way too young for the guy. The guy's probably like in his 60s or 50s or 60s, and I'm like in my 30s. I mean, we could probably still, be cool, but like, I don't know. He gives me that unk vibe, you know what I mean? That uncle vibe, like the vibe of like that uncle that just like kind of like comes over and just like shows you his Nintendo 64. I don't know. Okay, y'all. By the way, I'm gonna be filming a short film for you guys. It's gonna be a short film about trans stuff. The reason why I want to do this is because it will give me a chance to kind of like showcase my acting abilities, as well as bring awareness to the trans community. It's gonna be a short film, not like 3 minutes long. Like I feel like 10, 15 minutes might be great. But I really, really want to do a film. I've been wanting to film something for a long time, and I feel like this is the perfect chance to do it. But we gotta clean up the place. We gotta get like things moved around so we can accommodate the scene. So I just want to let you guys know that's what I'm gonna start doing. I've been talking about doing one for like this for a while, but now I'm finally taking it a little more seriously. So yeah, I just gonna finish the because I actually got the script going. I gotta finish it. So I will be right back, guys. I gotta use the restroom. Yeah, did not prepare. I'll be right back. Coffee makes me use the restroom like a lot, so I'll be right back. Hold up, guys. Not that kind of film, King. It's not gonna be a film that's gonna be like cartoonish or anything. It's gonna be an actual serious film. I don't want people to be like, oh, you have an acting voice, like you should definitely do it. Like, it's not about my voice that I'm doing this for. It's like, you know, are you gonna go to the pool? No. The pool doesn't actually open until like, I think next month. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you're in the stream, subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, like, well, actually, it is the opposite. If you're new to the stream, like the stream. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. All I know is I want Steve's lava chicken. We're gonna just do this so the eyeliner doesn't transfer throughout the day. There you go. I usually put eyeshadow just to, like, to set out, like, so if it gets like sweaty or anything after the day, the eyeshadow will keep its like matte texture to it, so it will not like transfer my stuff. You call me, guys. Yeah. I live in New Mexico. Good morning, Joanne. Everyone, we have a super tier in the stream, guys. Everyone say hi to Joanne. How you doing, honey? I am 30 years old. 30 years old, guys. The stream, after almost 40 minutes, is at 1,000 views. Yeah, I've been pretty much just doing the most simplistic makeup ever, because, I don't know, sometimes simple is better. You know what I mean? It really is. Oh, getting ready for vacation. Where are you going? Where are you going? Take me with you. By the way, guys, I think now my son actually knows to call me mom, and he calls Rachel mom too, so he calls both of us mom. And just to let you guys know, when the kids are learning on what to call you, they have no idea what trans is or what even a mom and a dad are. They're pretty much just empty, like, plates. They don't really know what anything is. When you tell them to call you mom and the other person mom, it doesn't confuse them. They just kind of like, you know, same, you know, this person's a mom, this person's a mom. It's not like, oh, well, what happened to my dad? You know what I mean? Like, kids don't know about what dads and moms are until you kind of like pretty much bring it to their attention. So my son probably doesn't know what a dad is until he gets like older. That's the only sad part about being trans. Like, this kid's never gonna really know what a dad is until the time comes around. It's a little more eyeliner than I wanted, but it's definitely not as insane as I usually do. Okay, I don't want to mess it up. They act like straight men don't leave their kids without dads ever. Right, Netchi? Well, kids are annoying, yeah. But that's the kind of like the thing you have to learn as a parent. Like, you gotta get over like how you feel about a kid, you know. The thing is, though, they're very innocent, you know what I mean? You can't get mad at them. But fun fact, guys, we're trying for number 2 now. We're trying for number 2. Did you stop T-blockers chart? No. We're trying. But let me tell you guys something. We're trying now because it took me about 2.5 years to get my girlfriend pregnant. So I'm not trying to have another baby tomorrow. If it does happen, that is a complete miracle. We're doing it now because it'll give me enough time to just kind of not have a kid for a long time, but we'll just keep trying. Because with me, when it comes to trying with me, it's different because when we start trying, you know, I'd have to get completely off of hormones. So we're just playing the luck game at this point. Like, will we just get lucky having a kid again? I don't know. Because getting off of hormones is not very fun, by the way. Not for my mental health, anyways. 2026, baby? Maybe? Guys, let's get to 50 likes in the stream. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hold up, guys. We're gonna do this. And just like that. J Mass, welcome to the stream. Pokemon trainer, we haven't seen you in a while. We have a moderator, a member on the channel, guys. Everyone say hi to my super tier Pokemon trainer. How you doing, honey? Welcome back to the stream. Kaylee, welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you're watching the stream, give a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to come Charoletteers Day. Y'all know what it is. No? What's on my lip? Oh, it's coffee. I was like, wait, what's on my lip? It's coffee. Thank you, Vape King. Grace, welcome to the stream. Thank you, Kaylee. You're awesome. Thank you. This is basic makeup for me, guys. We haven't done the mascara, though, yet. Moen, welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. You froze your stuff. The problem with um, freezing sperm is maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But doesn't, even people like guys that are like fully, functional, not on hormones, on any suppressants, isn't it like hard for some men to get women pregnant too? Even if you're not on any of that stuff. So wouldn't that mean that if you froze stuff, there's a good chance that that frozen, you know, sperm isn't exactly going to get her pregnant? Is that a chance? Yeah, the person that said I have dandruff is funny because I don't have dandruff. I actually have psoriasis of the scalp. If you guys don't know, my skin is very sensitive. I didn't notice this until recently when I started getting I don't think I have it anymore really. I was getting a lot of plecti peteke right here and right here. And I was like, why? I thought I had cancer, guys. That I had blood cancer, and it was like freaking me out because like I had thick blood too, I had a high, blood count, and I was freaking out thinking I had like, I had I was thinking that I had polycythemia vera, which is one of the least. If you get cancer, let's just say polycythemia vera is probably one of the cancers you would like to have, because the death rate on it is so slow. Like some people live plus 20 years after like with it. It's a slow. It's not curable. It is treatable, but it's a very slow blood cancer. And I thought I had it because I was getting high hematocrit levels, high like red blood cells. I was clogging up machines at the plasma places. I got deferred one time, and I was like freaking out, and I'm like, oh my god. Then I started getting petechiae, and then as soon as I got petechiae, I freaked out because I went online and it said, oh, that could be a sign of leukemia, right? So I'm over here like, oh my god, Google, like, kill me right now. And like, it was horrible. Well, come to find out that because I was on and off hormones so much, every time I got off of hormones, my testosterone would skyrocket. And if you guys don't know, high testosterone levels will give you thicker blood, which is why guys that take supplements like testosterone, they kind of get deferred because their blood's always thicker. Did not know that. But now the petechiae is like not really there anymore. And now, like, when I shave, like in areas like where my mole is at, now my face gets red. I'm very itchy on my scalp area. And a lot of the flakes that I have now are probably because I've been scratching my scalp since my surgery. I never itched like this on my head until my facial surgery. So a lot of it has to do with, the, with the scar tissue itching because it's healing. So I'm like this on the scar tissue because this is where the scar tissue is at. It's up here. So it tends to make me more flakier, which is why now I have a lot more in my hair. Welcome to stream, guys. How's everyone doing? I'm really happy for myself for getting another mascara. It's healing, yeah. So I also looked up online because I had a bump right here, guys. It's like a hard bump on my nose after my rhinoplasty. I should probably say more like this. Well, apparently these are they can be like normal after rhinoplasty because there's a sign of like healing and swelling. So I'm thinking, well, because rhinoplasties can take up to a year to heal, maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna contact the provider, like the surgeon soon, but we'll see what he has to say. Let's not forget that I'm going back for surgery in November for my jaw surgery. We're gonna finish our FFS. So what you see here is still not exactly everything. What I might have him do is work on the fat around here a little bit so that when we get the jaw done, I have more of a sleek look than just like this really round out area here. I have a very round, you know, chin area. Like it's not exactly like model status, like where it's like you could just see like that nice jaw structure. It's very much like taken away by the fat. My lips are still burning. I need to get myself a eyelash curler as well. By the way, guys, after this stream, I'm going live on TikTok for a little bit just to see what TikTok is doing. So I will be live on TikTok. You know, I saved up for my surgery, and thanks to insurance, I didn't have to pay nearly as much as it would have cost him without it. That was the power of saving, guys. Thank you, Lonnie. You know what's funny is that people on social media be like, you have cakey makeup. I'm like, dude, I don't even put on foundation half the damn time. That's the point. That's the funny part about it all, is I've actually gotten comments of people saying that I have caked up makeup, and I'm like, when? Like, okay, when? Like, I want to know. This is news to me. Are you going live tonight? Yes, I will. Y'all know me. You know what's crazy is like these live streams are supposed to grow my channel. They don't do it anymore. Like, unfortunately, they don't grow my channel anymore. And so I'm pretty much on a steady decline. If we keep declining like this, we'll get 20.8 again, but it's whatever. We're waiting for pretty much the channel, YouTube, to decide to give us, you know, viewers again. I don't know. I DK. I'm glad I have I have normal people coming into my streams and talking all the time. But what pisses me off more than anything is I get haters even when my channel doesn't blow up. And I'm like, why can't I get haters whenever my channel is blowing up? Why is it just haters when it's not? You know what I mean? Why do I still get haters even when my channel is not growing at all? Why? Yeah. I don't know. Some people, I just think it's funny that I already know damn well I don't look like a guy. So when people say you look like a guy and you have a big beard, like some people say I have a beard, and I'm like, do you not know what a beard looks like? Some people they're like, oh my god, you have the most broadest shoulders. I'm like, my shoulder, actually, believe it or not, my shoulder structure is the only way it is. The reason why it's like slouched like this is because I spend a lot of my time in my day slouched like that when I was younger. So now that I try to stand up straight, it's a bit different. Like, you know, my back I still have a little bit of scoliosis, so it's something I have to definitely work on. And like, cause like when I bend down, my back goes flat. Like it does not like arch up. So it's like the worst thing in the world, in my opinion, when it comes to like for pictures, of course. You know? You could turn this room up if you were more spicy on here. Just saying. Ryan, that's the sad part about it. Like, I don't want to have to be inappropriate or on the cusp of inappropriateness just to get viewers. And I noticed that people will show up when I have like, you know, you know, when I have thumbnails are, you know, different. Young Sage, welcome to the stream. I am trans, yes. You know, if I was like, I'm just saying, if I look like a man, or if I'm a man, I'm a very gorgeous one. I'm telling you that for a fact. A very gorgeous one. Because at the end of the day, you wouldn't go to a man's stream and talk about his looks. Have you guys noticed that? Like, have you guys realized that? Like, these guys, when they go to a man's stream, they don't ever talk about, like, their looks. They'll talk about, like, the content, whatever, but they won't sit there and talk about their looks. They won't sit there and be like, but they go to my stream and they talk about my looks, right? So if I'm a man, why don't you treat me like the other streamers that you treat like men? You know what I mean? Food for thought. Young Sage, thank you. I try. Oh yeah, definitely. No, trust me, that question's like pretty much every stream. Every stream. This right here is probably the best part of my makeup. Cause it really does change the look. It makes the eyes pop so much more. Young Sage, that's the truth. Hmm? Thank you, Playman. Like, when will a hater go to a guy's stream and say, you look like a guy? Clearly, there's something going on my streams. Playman, I try. You're 21? Lucky. I'm really like, I'm 30 years old, guys. I be getting old. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you guys are new to the stream, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, become Charoletteers Day. Y'all know what it is. How's everyone doing? "30 is still young." Yes, I know. But you know the sad part about it is a lot of people die in their 50s and 60s. So I'm like, damn, if I'm one of those people, which I don't like to think about, that. I'm in my midlife crisis right now. Joanne, you really are. I thought you're younger than that. Then again, you know, I don't know their names. I don't see your pictures, so I can't say anything. I don't hear your voices. Y'all could be 90 years old for all I know. Thank you, Playman. You're awesome. Yeah, let's get to 50 likes. I'm surprised we haven't got to 50 likes on the stream yet. It's been an hour and we're not at 50 likes. What's going on here? Can we actually voice chat on Discord? Does that work? Do I have to like initiate it though, or can it be done with anybody? Oh, the pizza and tacos in front. Dylan, take care of yourself. Aruba? Really? Oh, anyone. That's crazy. I didn't know that, Pam. Thank you, Playman. That coffee actually tastes good after a while. Hi, Huggy Bear. Welcome to the stream. Would you be an actor? We would. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, I want to. I want to act. I want to act. I've actually been having a lot of dreams about acting. Being in movies and stuff like that. I don't know what it is. Like, I am having this yearning lately to just go be in a film and saying, fuck it. Who cares what people think when I act in front of them? You know what I mean? Like, for a while, it was all about, like, oh, I'm so nervous to, like, act out crying, and, you know, what if I can, like... But I think to myself, when I'm by myself, with no one around me, and I protect my... I work on my acting, I think to myself, damn, I pretty much can act. It's not hard to me. Like, it's pretty much second nature to me. So, why don't I just do it in front of other people and just act like I'm by myself? So, like, you know what I mean? Like, just like acting, nothing wrong with that, you know? Like, watch this. Watch this, guys. What is she doing? Oh, hell no. She's not doing that. I'll be damned if she thinks that she can do that to this place. Oh my god, I gotta go. I gotta go. Like, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, I know that was just a dumb scenario. It's not a big, like, it's not like, it's just like a random scenario. You know what I mean? Like, or like scenarios where you're sleeping and you're like, oh my god, like... One thing I know is when you're a YouTuber, you pretty much set yourself up for, like, acting, you know? You're like... like this, like regular, like, acting. I don't know, I can't come up with scenes. I can't come up with, like, an idea of what to act out. Maybe like this. Like... I don't have a camera person, so I can't really do this on my own. I don't know, that was probably the most awkward thing I've ever done, because there's, like, no synopsis to that at all. Just me doing random ass things. Oh my god, thank you so much for the $5. Who was this? Orderly Chaos coming in with the $5. I'm like, oh yeah, that's my normie. That's my normie. That's one of my sugar daddies. Thank you so much, honey, for the $5. W's in the chat. I decided to transition at the age of 21 years old. So I transitioned at 21, and look at me now, I'm 30. It's been that long. Be like... Hi, Charoletteers. Thank you so much, Joanne, for the 2 months. As a Charlotte tier, as a super tier. Thank you so much for the 2 months, honey. How about this? Okay, hold up. Come up with a scenario, guys. Like, let me know what I should try acting out. Come up with a scenario. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hi guys, it's Charlotte, and this is Blue right here. This is my dog Blue. We can do anything that we wanna do. Knock knock. Like, okay, I'm home alone and the door opens. Let me see. Winter, welcome to the stream. What is the end scene? What is the end scene? What's that? So now you're Chris McLean and you're introducing your new reality show, Total Drama Island. Find out the new episode of Total Drama Island. Have you guys ever seen that show? There's like this ad for it. Okay, hold up, let me see. ChatGPT could write you a script. I probably would have. I mean, it's on my phone though. I have ChatGPT on my phone. How about this? How about this? How about this? Shit. No fucking way. No way. I can't believe it. I can't believe she just... Oh my god. Like when someone knocks on the door, like when the phone answers the phone. Hello? Hey there, Charlotte. What are you doing? I'm not gonna let you in. I'm not. Just open the door for me. Can't even do a scream voice. Open the door for me. You answer the phone, now open the door. Sound like Batman at this point. I don't know what to act out. There's like nothing to like, I'm thinking about scenes, but like, there's like, it's just like simple like at this point, like, cause scenes are so like random, you know what I mean? Like if you got the context of the whole scene, like I could literally just be acting and doing this and looking at a screen and like, and that's acting, right? But it's not like significant because no one knows what I'm doing or what it's about. Go make a sandwich. That's not really acting, that's just me making a sandwich. Anyone could do that. Thank you, Griselda. Or cook. Girl, making sandwiches and cooking eggs, anyone could do that. That's not acting. I mean, you can act and like for a scene, like you're making eggs and cookies and eggs or you know, a sandwich. But it's like now I had to go use ingredients, make sandwiches and stuff like that. It's act out meeting your baby for the first time. Wait, am I the mom or am I the other mom? Am I the one giving birth? I'm a little confused though. Like I don't know how I would act on that. Like if I had a how about this? We're doing this way, guys. But the acting is for real. Yeah, but that's just making a sandwich. I could do that. I sometimes I wonder how people do these monologue or like do these like acting like when they do like auditions, like how do they act with nothing? Like I don't know. I have to have something in front of me, like a prop or whatever. Or the chaos coming. Hearing for the $5, honey. Thank you so much. Hearing something in the house and wakes up and checking the kids laying. Hearing it again. So, see, the problem with some of these scenes though, like guys, you guys would realize is that I have a camera that's just sitting here. Like I can't do all that stuff without it looking corny. Like me picking up the phone and be like, "Whoa, guys, look at this." You know what I mean? Like I had to do like a scene where I'm just sitting here. It could be anything. It could be anything I'm saying. So let me see. Audition scripts. Easy A, Renee. Let's see what this one is. You have the sad crying down the good shard. Yeah, I know how to do that. But you know, it's like we've already seen that I can cry. One thing I like about this is that as an author, I've been able to like draw, like or not draw, like I've been able to like pretty much read my own books as if I was the characters. So I'm like, Olive sits with her best friend Renee, a brash teenager. It would be safe to say these girls are definitely on the B list at school. Why don't you just say it? You don't like the. Why don't you just say it? You don't like my parents. I think they're hopelessly pathetic and devoid of souls, and wish that you could live with normal people who didn't meet at the Star Trek convention. Wait, hold up. Why don't you just admit it? Or why don't you just say it? You don't like my parents. You think they're hopelessly pathetic and devoid of the souls, and wish. Okay, hold up. Just want to say this. Why don't you just say it? You don't like my parents. You think that they're hopelessly. Try it again. Why don't you just say it? You don't like my parents? You think they're hopelessly pathetic and devoid of souls, and wish that you could live with the normal people who didn't meet at the Star Trek convention? See, I have to. Orly coming out with another $5. Thank you so much, honey. Let's try this again. I like the art of acting is being able to react. You know what I mean? Why don't you just say it? You don't like my parents. You think they're hopelessly pathetic. My lips. I know. Blurple. Blurp. Why don't you just say it? You don't like my parents. You think they're hopelessly pathetic and devoid of souls, and wish that you could live with the normal people who didn't meet at the Star Trek convention. No, I like your parents. They're sweet, but I can't go camping this weekend. Quick, hurry up and lie. I have a date. Liar. No, I do. With who? You don't know him. And neither do you, you selfish brat. I'm serious. He goes to the community college with my brother in Denton. What's his name then? Who? My brother? Stop stalling. You're totally trying to come up with his name. With a name. Just say it. George Glass. He's pretty hot and he's asked me out. So I said yes. Shut up. George is not the sexy name. George is like the name of your teddy bear. Not the name of your teddy bear. Not the name that you want to scream out when you're doing it. That's bull. There are lots of sexy Georges. Name 3. Besides Clooney. Too easy. Shouldn't that alone be enough? Fine. That's 1. Number 2. Okay. George Reeves. Who's that? Superman from the way back. He was hot. No way. Teddy bear? Bull. Ben Affleck played him in that movie. I don't know. It's like XXX. Welcome to the stream. George Glass is from the Brady Bunch. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Why don't you just say it? You don't like my parents. You think they're hopelessly pathetic and devoid of souls, and wish that you could live with normal people and didn't meet them at a Star Trek convention. No, I like your parents. They're sweet, but I can't go camping this weekend. Quick, hurry up and lie. I have a date. Liar! No, I do. With who? You don't know him. And neither do you, you selfish brat. I'm serious. He goes to community college with my brother in Denton. What's his name then? Who? My brother? Stop stalling. You're totally trying to come up with the name. Just say it. George Glass. He's pretty hot and he asked me out, so I said yes. Shut up. George is not the sexy name. George is like what you name your teddy bear. Not the name you want to scream out when you're doing it. That's bull. There's a lot of sexy Georges. Name 3. Besides Clooney, too easy. Shouldn't that alone be enough? Fine, that's 1. But number 2. Okay, George, Reeves. Who's that? Superman from way back. He was hot. No way. Teddy Bear? Bull. Ben Affleck played him in that movie. So what? Charlene Theron played that Diesel Fugo Lesbo serial killer. Besides, he's from another country. We're speaking present day. I mean, Jesus Mortimer was probably a sex name in some era. George Stephanopoulos. What are you, 50? George. Bush, yeah, he's not. He's one hot toddy. Just face it. There's no such thing as a sexy George. Well, mine is. So I think we should just put this conversation to bed. Fine. Don't come camping with me. If you're choosing him over helping me cope with this 2 days, with 2 days in which the wilderness with these people who even I'm not convinced aren't serial killers, he had better be the one. You had better marry him, have babies with him, and then take him out for everything he's worth. That's a little introduction. Finn, welcome to the stream. Okay, talk slower? Okay. We'll talk slower. Why don't you just say it? You don't like my parents. You think that they're hopelessly pathetic, devoid of souls, and wish that you can live with normal people who didn't meet at the Star Trek convention. No! I like your parents. They're sweet, but I can't go camping this weekend. Quick, hurry up and lie. I have a date. Liar. No, I do. With who? Oh, you don't know him. And neither do you, you selfish brat. I'm serious. He goes by the community college with my brother in Denton. What's his name then? Who, my brother? Stop stalling. You know you're totally trying to come up with a name. Just say it. Shut up. Oh, wait. George Glass. He's pretty hot, and he asked me out, and I said yes. Shut up. George is not a sexy name. George is like the name that you give your teddy bear, not some name that you want to scream out when you're doing it. That's bull. There's a lot of sexy Georges. Name 3, besides Clooney. Too easy. Shouldn't that alone be enough? Fine, that's 1. What about number 2? Okay, George, Reeves. What's that? Superman from way back? He was hot. No way. Teddy Bear. Bull. Ben Affleck played him in that movie. So what? Charlize Theron played that Diesel Fugo Lesbo serial killer. Besides, he's from another century. We're speaking present day. I mean, Jesus. Mortimer was probably the sexy name for in some era. George Stephanopoulos. What are you, 50? George. Bush. Yes, he's a hot toddy. Just face it, there's no such thing as a sexy George. Well, mine is. So I think we should just put this conversation to bed. Fine. Don't come camping with me. If you're choosing him over helping me cope with the 2 days in this wilderness with these people who are I'm not even convinced. I'm not convinced aren't serial killers. He had better be the one. You better have to marry him, and you better have babies with him, and then take him out for everything he's worth. Slower's better though, honestly. Slower's a little better. All right, guys. All right, Melissa. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. George Foreman just died. Isn't that like the guy with the grill? Like the George Foreman grill or something? Oh, he was a bot. Wait, hold up. He was a boxer. He had the grill too, okay. Why did he have a grill though? I'm confused. Did he get sponsored by a grilling company? We had Orly Chaos come out of nowhere with $15 in donations. That's awesome. He was an entrepreneur after boxing. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, a lot of like celebrity, like a lot of like sports people become pretty much entrepreneurs after their careers. It's very rare when you'll see like some superstar not become like an entrepreneur afterwards. And when I mean entrepreneur, I mean like an actor or like become like star in commercials for companies or become a product themselves. He was smart and made a side business. I mean, when you're making all that money and you're boxing, that's the best thing to do. People get mad at like YouTubers that are like they like branch out to doing other things than just YouTube, or like they do like different things and like people get mad. But I'm like, dude, it's smart. Like they're trying to make extra money here. Money is what makes the world go round, and at the end of the day, it's like it is what it is. Unless they're dumb and blow all their money on money in cars and jewelry. Some of them do, especially boxers. Boxers have a tendency to. I mean, look at Floyd Mayweather. The guy is it Floyd Mayweather that has all that money? It's one of the boxers that has a bunch of money. He like just buys a bunch of jewelry and stuff. The dude is just rich, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm sure he has a good yeah, NBA. It's because it's the scene. Like they get seen for having this really big jewelry lines and nice cars and stuff like that. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't buy myself a nice ass fucking Lamborghini with a nice ass house if I were to get a lot of money. You know what I mean? Are you the only one that can smell demons? I think that might be a special gift. um, but yeah, guys. Yeah. Give me a 360. Thought I did one. Oh, well, I did one earlier, but that's because nobody else was. Yeah. I love you. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Tennis shoes. Remember Michael Jordan shoes? I have Michael Jordan shoes. Alita. Geets. Why are you so loud? You know I'm gonna pick you up. Orly Chaos. Coming in with $2. Can you tell us a story? Tell us a story. What have I not told you guys that you guys already know about me? Y'all know too much about me at this point. Right? Orly, thank you so much for the money and donations, by the way, honey. Tell us how you got that kitty. So, fun fact, actually. Sad and fun fact. Back in about 2020, I had a really bad trip, and I'm telling you guys, I was actually at a friend's work, and they were eating edibles, right? And these edibles were in the form of candy. So I was like, oh my god, I love myself some, like, nerds ropes. Amazing. And they said, oh my god, you ate the whole thing? And I'm like, yeah. They're edibles. I'm like, okay, whatever. I went to Los Angeles, like, literally earlier that year, and ate edibles, and they didn't do nothing to me. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I felt like I was on top of the world, but maybe I thought something different. Well, I ate the whole thing, and I had just moved into my own apartment. Oh, actually, no, I was right about to move into my own apartment. And everything was going good. This was actually my first ever apartment on YouTube. Oh, well, no, scratch that. I had another one. But it was my first apartment where I actually met Rachel and all that stuff, right? And I I had a very, very bad like trip, and it was like an hour later after I ate the food or ate the edible. I did not expect. I forgot that I had eaten them, and I was talking to my brother while we were in the car, and then all of a sudden I was just forgetting everything I was talking about. Like I was like literally talking, and then I'm like, what was I just talking about? Like I couldn't carry on a conversation because I was just forgetting. So I was freaking out, and I went home. I couldn't drive home because I told my brother to drive me home, and I felt like it took forever to get home when it was just down the road. Um, got home, throw up, and then from that point on, I developed depression and anxiety. Anxiety never going away. Depression has gone away since. I had to go to the hospital, or I had to go take like PCP appointment and get myself onto medications because I was literally waking up in mornings, looking in the mirror, and wondering why the hell I was living life. It was so bad. Drake, thank you. And it was probably the most darkest time. I just moved, and I'm just gonna be honest. This is the part when I just started moving to my apartment, so I kind of felt alone. Like I was like alone in my apartment, and it was nice and stuff like that, and it was great. But I would like look in the mirror, and I would be stuck, just wondering why I was living life, and I got so depressed. I would beg my friend that came over sometimes to go spend the night with me because I couldn't handle sleeping on my own. And I keep in mind, guys, I've lived on my own before at this point, so it's not like, oh, it's because you were living alone. No, that's not what it was. Um, I was just going through a really, really bad depression. So when I found out, well, obviously, I said to myself, well, what if I get myself an animal, like an animal that will give me love and attention, to keep my mind away from being alone. I feel like I have hair on my lip. No, I don't. I guess not. Um, so basically, thank you. I love you. Yeah. Um, thank you, Nikki. So I pretty much got Alita. I was going for Alita. First off, her name was, I think, can't remember what her original name was. Um, but I ended up getting another cat because like when we got there, she was really shy. She would not like go out of her her house. One of her eyes was pretty much closed, so she only had like one eye opened on the picture. And I told myself, girl, if I get a cat, I want to get a cat that looks like, it has one eye or has like something wrong with it, so I could take care of it and make it feel loved, right? So I got Alita because Alita didn't like it only looked like she had one eye. So I was like, okay, I'll get Alita. Well, it turns out she was actually just recovering from like a surgery, because they had to open up her eye, and well, when I went to go see her at the place, hi horse girl, welcome back. How you doing? When we went into the cat the animal shelter, she wasn't really interested in me, so I was like, okay, well, whatever. And but this other cat was really interested in me. We named him Spotsy because he was white with black spots, or black with white spots, depending on how you look at it. And he was a cute cat, loved me, always on me. Like I was like, dude, there's no way I don't take both these cats. Well, they told me I could only take Spotsy at the time because Alita was recovering, and she would not be ready for me to pick her up till later on. So I was like, okay, Alita stays here. I ended up getting Spotsy right away, and Spotsy was awesome, sweet as hell. Loved him. Until one night, of course, my friend left the house and she closed the door, but the door bounced open, and she didn't know. And Spotsy walked out, and I never got to find him after that. Alita was so close to leaving as well, and she was just like looking at the door. But I got Alita later on, and Alita, as soon as I got her, she like laid on, like she fell on her back with her like little cone on her head because she had a cone on her head because of the surgery, and she was just so cute. And I've had her since then. I got her when she was like 1 year old. Now she is 5. My little cat. And she loves me so much. As soon as I lay down at night, she knows to go on the bed and lay next to me and just like go like that. I just love animals. You know what I mean? This is how I know damn well animals have hearts and souls and brains, because like if something's capable of like having a routine and seeing someone and knowing that they're theirs and they're comforted, There's just no way that they're just like some sort of NPC. You know what I mean? Of course, Lonnie. Yeah, unfortunately, we never got to see Spotsy. Again, Rachel's still devastated about that, and I am too, but I try not to think about it. Spotsy was an amazing cat, and I hope that wherever he left, maybe he got found by someone that takes good care of him. But we weren't able to find him that night. It's sad because he was so happy living with me. But you know what's crazy? My cat Alita, I can leave the door open like crazy now, and she don't do nothing. She'll walk like to the outside and look all around, but she will never really leave. She's like afraid to be on her own. Was it Bengal? Really, Lonnie? That's cool. Hi, Tipsy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Become Charoletteers today. Y'all know what it is. Like the stream if you haven't liked it yet. Bring a construction worker to oh, Orly. Did I really bring you to tears? Yeah, Alita was a great cat. Or is a great cat. Every time I say, Geets, Jerts, Alita, meow. Alita, over here. Come on. Meow. She knows I'm calling her. She knows her little nicknames. Yeah. You know the craziest part? Stickbug, what's up? You know the craziest part of having kids or having animals, like pets, is that like emotions start attaching them. Like especially my baby boy. He pisses me off a lot. He makes me mad. He makes messes like on purpose. It seems like. But seeing that kid cry is so heartbreaking to me. You know, I've never actually truly felt like what it means to like care about someone else's health. Not even from partners. Like, I get it, like it'd be devastating to lose a partner or whatever. And Rachel, I have that feeling for now. But it took me a while to get that feeling. Cassius was pretty much not instant, but like it was like weeks. Like every time I hear something bad, like he's bleeding or something happened, I freak the fuck out as if I'm the one that's dying. You know what I mean? Or if I'm the one that's hurt. And it like I just like the world goes completely haywire if something happens to that boy to me. And yeah, I know. I never knew what it was like to have feelings for kids and having your own kids. Like, you know, back when I was like always seeing people with their kids, I used to be like, oh, that's so cute. You know, not have baby fever. I want a kid. But seeing my son and seeing that he's as cute as those kids that I used to be like goo hugging over and be like, damn, I have my own now. You know what I mean? He could go home with me. You know what I mean? It's an amazing feeling. And just seeing him grow and develop and answer questions now, like, I'm like, where's your nose? And he's like this. You know? It's insanely nice. It's a great feeling to be able to experience the child growing. And just knowing just how vulnerable he is what gets to me a little bit too. You know what I mean? Like, there are parents out there that beat their kids, and I'll never understand that. How could you do such a thing to someone that can't help themselves? Yeah. Everyone says, oh, your son's gonna suffer because he doesn't have a father. And I'm like, you know what's funny is that my son's happy because he doesn't need a father. You know what I mean? Parents are parents. You don't need two to be perfect family. I learned that after a while. You know what I mean? As long as a kid feels loved by both parents, then that kid will be happy. And even single parents, kids, you know what I mean? They end up being happy as well, so. All right, Nechi, that's crazy. That's. By the way, Nechi, want to let you know, you follow me on Instagram. You are gorgeous, by the way. I want to give you a shout out to that. Nechi is very gorgeous. But yeah, guys. Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I say kids don't need a father, or kids don't need a mother, and kids, I'm not saying that fathers have no point into the kids' lives, because that's not true. But I'm talking about in our specific situations. You know what I mean? In our situations, you know, my son doesn't need a father. He doesn't. But if I was a man and I was a father, then I would say, yeah, he needs a father. I'm one of the parents. You know what I mean? So it's I'm not saying anything about men that they don't deserve that kind of love. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna end the stream now, and I'm gonna go on TikTok for a little bit to see if TikTok live streams pop at all. But if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe while I'm live right now. If you guys want to like the stream, let's get to 60 before I officially close off the stream. We're at 58. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. I could see you guys. What's my TikTok? It is Order the Chaos coming in with the 9.99 for the 99 cents. Thank you so much, honey. So my TikTok is actually mama_char, MOMMA_CHAR. It's actually the first time I've actually been able to get my full name without no anything. No numbers, nothing. It's just mama_char. So I hope to see you guys later. And if you guys do follow me on TikTok, now is your chance to go check me out on TikTok while I'm live on TikTok. Otherwise, you have a good evening as well, Orderly. I love you lots, honey, by the way. Big shout out to Orderly for being pretty much a good reason why I have a good income on YouTube. So thank you so much. Him and a lot of others. Lonnie and, you know, Andy Dredger and people like Orderly. Like, they're all great supporters. And I can't imagine YouTube income without them. So yeah, and by the way, guys, I forgot to do this, and I keep doing this in every stream, but if you guys ever want to donate off stream or whenever you guys want, I do have a Cash App, which is Charoletteers, CHAROLETTESAIZ, or at the $sign in that my name. So otherwise, I hope you guys have a good one. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys. Bye. We'll see you guys tonight, 8:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Be there or be square, guys. Thank you, video creator.